These 30-minute WW meals are going to help you get dinner on the table fast and keep you on point. Trying to stay on Weight Watchers but don't have time to cook? Today I'm sharing easy WW 30-minute meals that are low in points, filling, and perfect for busy nights. I'm using Weight Watchers and the Healthi app, and I'll share points for everything. Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Corinna. Before we start tonight's dinner, I want to share yesterday's dinner with you. It is a 3-ingredient sloppy joe. Now this is not like your normal sloppy joe, but it's just as good. I'm starting off by toasting up some hamburger buns. So I have the, I can't believe it's not butter spray, which is 0 points. I am spraying the hamburger buns with it, and then I am just putting them in a little pan here. I'm starting it off on high heat, and then I'll turn it down as they start toasting up. And I'm gonna toast those buns up and then set them aside. I got the buns all toasted up. I'm just not very good at toasting buns, but these actually turned out really good. I'm proud of myself. In this pan, I have 1 pound of lean ground beef cooking up. I did add a little bit of salt to it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I have 3/4 cup of picante sauce. I am using this Great Value, and it's a medium picante sauce. It smells really super good. I don't know if we've ever used this kind before, but I'm impressed. So I'm gonna put that right into the burger. And a 1/2 cup of barbecue sauce is gonna go in that burger too. We are bumping up the flavors. I also sliced up a couple of green onion. I added that to the mixture. Now I'm just gonna let this all simmer together. It smells really good. I am keeping this meal super simple and within 30 minutes, and I am making up some pierogies. I get the family size at Walmart, so I can just pull them out and use them anytime I'm in a hurry for a side dish. So I have them cooking up here, and I'll show you the points on everything in just a second. My Weight Watcher app switched on me the other day, so this whole thing I'm still kind of learning, but you hit food log and that shows you everything. So with dinner, I just went to the website of the recipe and I put it right into the Weight Watcher app and it calculated everything for me. Dinner is only 4 points on Weight Watchers. You make 5 sloppy joes out of the sloppy joe mixture. And I go back out and I'm going to go to scanner right here and I'm going to scan the pierogies. So for 3 of them, it is 5 points. If I tap on that, it says higher in sodium, I can change that. So instead, I'm gonna put in 2, because that's what I'm having through Healthi, and it brought it down to 4 points for 2 pierogies. Hit track, and it's tracked for the day. This dinner through Weight Watchers is 8 points. Heading into Healthi, I have the sloppy joes figured out, and it is 7 points for 1 sloppy joe. And this includes the buns too. Up here at the top is the scanner. We're gonna scan the bag of pierogies. For 4 of them, it is 6 points. I definitely don't need 4 of them. I like 2 pierogies, and that drops it down to 3 points. So I'm going to push done, and then I'm gonna hit dinner, and then track. This dinner through Healthi is 10 points. All right, so I took a little nibble of this to see if I wanted pickles because I usually eat pickles on my sloppy joes and I'm going to. I'm gonna put pickles on there. Those are 0 points, but doesn't that look delicious? Oh my goodness, it smells good. It tastes good, and the only reason it has a little bit of a kick is because I added that medium picante sauce. If you add a mild, it really won't have a kick. Tonight's dinner is chicken quesadilla. Now this one isn't like a normal quesadilla. It adds a few extra ingredients that take it over the top. The recipe doesn't say what to use for seasonings, so definitely use the seasoning that you and your family enjoy. I put a little bit of salt on our chicken, and I also put some taco seasoning. In this pan, I have some yellow bell pepper and red onion. And I am just sauteing these up for a minute just to soften them. You do not have to do this stuff. I also have some cherry tomatoes. I think these ones are the absolute best. And I'm going to cut these up. And I finally chopped up 1 jalapeno. I personally will not be adding jalapeno to mine, but Jason and Timothy love it, so they will get jalapeno. When I entered the nutrition into the Healthi app, it came up to 11 points. That seems pretty high to me, so I'm gonna just enter each ingredient as I measure it out or weigh it. When I entered the link into the WW app, this is what happened. So again, I'm just going to enter each ingredient after I have weighed it or measured it. Through Weight Watchers, I just added the chicken quesadilla, each thing separately. So chicken, of course, is 0 points. The tortillas, which are low carb, those are 1 point per tortilla. And then the cheese, I have 4 points for 4 tablespoons. That is not a fat-free or reduced fat cheese. In dinner, ends up only being 6 points. I did the same thing in the Healthi app. I just added everything. Dinner ends up being 7 points because that said 3.0. I swear it said 3.0 until I clicked on the camera. So there's my chicken figured out anyway. I started assembling the quesadillas. This is so great because everybody can just make it their own. They're adding in whatever toppings they want. It's just, this is so fun. Also, you can dip the quesadillas in salsa. That would be really good. You can also have sour cream if you have the points, and guacamole would be really good on this as well. So just make it your own and adjust your points as you go. To assemble mine, I'm doing 2 tablespoons of cheese, my 3 ounces of chicken, some tomato, some of those yellow peppers and red onions. I'm topping everything with a couple more tablespoons of that shredded cheese, placing the top on. And wish me luck at flipping this thing. And that is dinner. I'm gonna have salsa, which is 0 points to dip this into. And my goodness, that is a lot of food for not very many points. Today's dinner is going to be pork chops with Cuban flavors. The pork chops set in a marinade all day long, so it's perfect for a busy day. I'm also gonna show you what I'm gonna have on the side for side dishes in case you need some ideas. I'm keeping the sides simple, just like the dinner. It will all be within 30 minutes. I'm gonna have stovetop. We like the savory herb. And we're having some little potatoes. I'm not sure how I'm going to cook these yet. I might just air fry them and season them up. We'll figure out the points for those side dishes in just a minute. And I will probably also throw in some like canned green beans or something like that too. The little potatoes are 0 points on Weight Watchers. For stovetop stuffing, it serves 6. And for one of those servings, it's 3 points on Weight Watchers. Through the Healthi app, it's the same thing. And for the potatoes through the Healthi app, 4 potatoes is 2 points. I think that'll be plenty. Through Healthi, the pork chops are points, so it's 1 point per ounce. I just searched this. I have it saved. So I'm gonna do 4 ounces for 4 points for dinner tonight. I have my pork chops trimmed and in a Ziploc bag. To this, you are going to add a ½ teaspoon of olive oil, but this is optional. I'm gonna add the ½ teaspoon, but I'm not gonna count it. A juice of 2 limes, 2 cloves of garlic, ½ teaspoon of onion powder, ½ teaspoon of ground cumin, and a 4th teaspoon of black pepper. I'm gonna mix this up, make sure all the pork chops are nicely coated, and then I'm gonna set this in my refrigerator for the day. This recipe says you can grill the pork chops, which I would love to grill pork chops if it wasn't so stinking cold outside. I will be taking advantage of that in the summer. But for tonight, I'm just going to throw them in the oven and bake them on 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. And I'm going to check them with a meat thermometer to make sure that temperature is right. I diced up those little potatoes, popped them right into my air fryer. I'm gonna spray them with this olive oil spray. Helps them not to stick and it helps them to get crispy. For seasonings, I'm gonna use this wood-fired garlic. This is such a delicious seasoning. We pick ours up at Sam's Club. Give it a shake. Little more seasoning, and then it's gonna go in the air fryer on 400 for, I don't know, 8 to 10 minutes or so, till the potatoes are, you know, tender. Green beans are going into the microwave. Stovetop stuffing is just about done. This is dinner. So I have 4 ounces of the pork, some green beans, a ½ cup of the stovetop stuffing, and 4 of those potatoes. I'm also gonna use a little bit of spray butter on top of my green beans, which is 0 points. Before we get going on tonight's dinner, I wanna share yesterday's dinner with you first. It was an absolute delicious chicken ramen stir fry. Starting off by cooking up some boneless, skinless chicken breast and about a tablespoon of sesame seed oil. I did add a little bit of salt to mine. And then in this pot back here, I am waiting for water to come up to a boil because I am going to use 2 packets of ramen noodle, but I am not gonna use the seasoning packet. After the chicken has cooked through, I am adding about a cup or so of snow peas. You're also supposed to add some red pepper, but mine ended up being bad, so I'm gonna have to skip the red pepper this time, but if you have it, add some red bell pepper. I've also added some diced onion and a little bit of asparagus. You can add broccoli to this if you want to. I just added asparagus for something different. Also, you can add 1 tablespoon of the sesame seed oil to this. I've added a couple cloves of minced garlic, and I'm going to add a tablespoon of ginger. As soon as that garlic and ginger hit that hot pan, man, does it smell good. Now that the water is boiling, I put the ramen noodles right in, and they're going to cook for about 5 minutes. Now that everything is cooked and tender, we are going to make a sauce. So I have 1/2 cup of soy sauce. I'm going to add 3 tablespoons of honey, 3 tablespoons of rice vinegar, and about 1/4 teaspoon of red pepper flakes. If you don't like a little bit of spice, you do not have to add those. If you want more spice, add more. Now that the sauce has come up to a simmer, I'm going to add in those ramen noodles, and I'm going to mix this in really well. My noodles did not take 5 minutes. They only took about 3, so just be aware if you make this dish. Through the Weight Watcher app, I entered it manually. For 1.5 cups of the veggie ramen stir fry, it is only 6 points. And then through the Healthi app, for 1.5 cups, it is 4 points. Jason stole a bite of this, and he said it is really, really good. That recipe is now a family favorite. It was so delicious. After Jason had taste tested a little bit and said how good it was, as we were eating, he's like, this is fantastic. He absolutely loved the sauce that was on the noodles. He goes, I could actually just eat the chicken and the noodles. And I said, Jason, I'm going to keep squeezing vegetables in there, let me tell ya. Hopefully next time I can have a red pepper. But he asked me to make it again next week, so it's on my menu plan, and I am making it again next week. It is just fantastic. But tonight's meal is going to be another really good one. It is cheesy taco pasta, and it is made with chicken. In this pan, I have boneless, skinless chicken breasts cooking up, and I've cubed them. I did add a little bit of salt to that, but you don't have to if you don't want to. And then over here, I have my water just came up to a boil. I added 8 ounces of rotini pasta. I'm gonna let this boil for about 9 minutes and get all softened up, and then we'll drain it. Now that my chicken is cooked through, I'm gonna add a tablespoon of taco seasoning and a tablespoon of water. Give that a few minutes to cook and pick up the flavors. Turn my heat down to low. Now I'm gonna add 1.5 cups of salsa. This would be great for a Taco Tuesday. Now I'm wishing I'd have made this on a Tuesday. Maybe next time. The points for this recipe, if you follow Weight Watchers, at the bottom of the page of the recipe, it says click here for your points. When you click on that link, it takes you right into your Weight Watcher app and gives you your points. It's amazing. But for those of us that are not following Weight Watchers, she did not give nutrition information. So I just looked up the closest I could to a recipe online that had nutrition. I will have it down with the recipe below. And that is how I figured mine out. The serving size is 1 cup. And for Weight Watchers, it is only 5 points. Through the Healthi app, for 1 cup, it is 8 points. I have enough points today that I'm actually going to move this up to 1 3/8 cup of pasta, and it will move me up to 10 points for dinner. With an eating plan, don't stress yourself out about having the exact amount of points. If you did that, you are going to drive yourself absolutely crazy. As long as you are counting and calculating, you're fine. There are a lot of times where I don't have a nutrition for a meal, so I will go into the search bar, and that's why they have it there. I type in what I am having, and then it brings me into the search page, and I can scroll through and try to get the closest that I can, and then it gives me the points, and I can adjust the measurements as I go. I have rinsed and drained my pasta. This has warmed up quite nicely, so now I'm going to add the pasta to my pan. And I very gently mix this in and get this pasta coated with that delicious taco seasoning and salsa. This recipe, you can add some sour cream if you want to, and you can also add some taco things like black olives or tomato or anything that you want to it to kind of bulk it up a little bit, and those are all 0 points. But I am just gonna make it as is, try it for the first time, and then the next time I make it, I can guarantee I'm gonna be adding some things in. I love a black olives on my taco, so I will probably be adding black olives in there next time. And maybe some onion. Jason loves onion. For the final step, I'm gonna add 1 cup of cheese into the pasta. You can use reduced fat Mexican blend. I just have cheddar. And we're gonna let this melt down in, and then dinner is going to be ready. Well, that dinner was a hit. Everybody loved it. It was so good. It is a keeper, and I will be adding it to my recipe binders. The only thing I think I would do different is have a salad on the side. I thought I had salad to serve, and I don't. It went bad on me. All the recipes and the nutrition are in the recipes. They're linked below in my description. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you soon. If you're looking for more WW videos, here are 2 more you can watch next. Thank you for all of your amazing support. You are awesome.